You mentioned in the course of your testimony some pretty bad guys in the annals and the history of the streets of New Orleans. For example, you mentioned Slugger. He was a bad guy, right? Yes. Committed lots of murders, right? Yes. You mentioned Telly Hankton yesterday, right? Yes. Bad guy, committed lots of murders, right? Yes, as they say. I don't know. Would you put Rabbit right up there with them in terms of being a murderer? I don't know if Telly Hankton really committed a murder. I don't know Telly Hankton. We never were in no conversations, so how can I say he's a murderer? I don't know that. He's been convicted of it, yes, but I don't know him. In the terms of your world in which you operated, sir, the world of violent crime and drug dealing in New Orleans, in terms of bad guys, murderers, would you put Rabbit right up there with the best? Yes. You bragged about him in that Sports View video that Mr. Rainier showed yesterday. Yes. Rabbit, again. He's right on you like beans on rice in that video. Right, sir? Yes. Right next to you. I think the quote was, if Rabbit roll up to you in a car and he's going to make you stiff, right? Yes. Shoot you up, right? Yes. He knew how to shoot, right? Uh-huh. When he fired, he didn't miss, right? He missed. Put a lot of rounds on you, right? Yes. In your head, right? Wherever. Whatever it takes, right? Yes. You mentioned yesterday that you have the organization, the kind of organization you had doing what you all were doing, that killing was important, right? It was an important part of your business, right? Yes. I think your testimony was you had to have a team of killers, right? Yes. Rabbit was the leader of that team, right? Yes. He was the MVP, right? Yes. Most valuable killer, right? That's what you say. Do you agree with that, sir? Rabbit was the MVP of your killing team, wasn't he? Rabbit was a known killer of my squad, yeah. Would you say he was the most valuable of your squad to you? That's what you saying. To you, sir. Was he the most valuable? I'm not trying to use sports terminology. What I'm asking you, sir, is this. Was Rabbit, to you, the most valuable member of your killing team? No. Who was the most valuable member? All of them. Rabbit wasn't better than the rest? He wasn't a leader? It's nothing to kill. If you'll go, that's what mean the most. Long as you'll go and you squeeze it, that would matter. But he was your right-hand man, right? I'll just say Rabbit was the one that always wanted to go. That was valuable to you in your organization, correct, sir? Everybody that Rabbit killed, I didn't really have beef with it, but I didn't care what he did. That was on him. Well, like when your client killed June. Did I kill him? No, I tried to stop it, but he still went on his own and did it when he jumped out the car. Sir, I'm asking the questions, alright? Rabbit killed Plucky for you, didn't he? Yeah. Plucky was your friend, right? Yes. You went to Plucky's funeral after Rabbit killed him for you, right? Yes. Did you express your condolences to Plucky's family? Yes. Kiss his mother? No. Did you talk to his mother? No. His girlfriend? Baby mothers? Yes. Did you express your condolences? Uh-huh. You didn't tell them you killed him, did you? No. You didn't tell them Rabbit killed him, right? No. Rabbit went with you to the funeral, right? He didn't come with me. He was there. We met up there. Did you all have the audacity to wear R.I.P. Plucky t-shirts there? Not at the funeral. I told you I had dress clothes on. I didn't wear that. But after the funeral, in celebration of Plucky's death, the man you and Rabbit murdered, did you wear t-shirts with his picture on it? No, not that I recall. I want to go back and look at some additional photographs, sir. Mr. Rainier was showing you from Twitter or Instagram. I think it's Bates number 50652. It's our internal tab number, 116. Sir, in these pictures from social media, do you know whose Instagram account or Twitter page these pictures were taken from? No, sir. The whole series of them? No, sir. Jasmine Perry is not in any of these pictures, is he? No, sir. Sir, the video, we can show it again if we need to. You can take that down. The video that Mr. Rainier showed you yesterday from the sports view, that particular party, that was Merle's retirement party, right, sir? Yes. Just pull it up and go to the frame where they're out in line. There were hundreds of people at that party, right, sir? Right. Jasmine Perry wasn't there, was he? Yeah, he was there. He wasn't there. He's not in any of the pictures. That doesn't mean he wasn't there. Let's go ahead and show a couple of pictures. I want you to point them out to me. Okay, freeze it. Do you see him in this line? No, sir. That's you, right? Yes, sir. Pardon? Yes, sir. Jasmine Perry is not in this picture, is he? No, sir. Let's go ahead and play it. Stop. He wasn't in that picture going in, right? Say it again. Let me shorten this. Are you aware of Jasmine Perry being anywhere in this video? No, sir. He doesn't appear in the video, right? No, sir. If a witness were to say Jasmine Perry wasn't even at this party, you would say that witness is lying? Yes, sir. You know Jasmine Perry was at this party? Yeah, he was at the party. But he didn't make the video? No. Wasn't important enough to get in the video, right? The video longer than that. They ain't got all the footage. But he wasn't important enough to make it to the video, right? That's just the short footage. You want to watch the whole thing? Huh? You want to watch the whole thing? No, I'm saying this footage is not the whole party. The footage is longer than that. The whole party was longer than that. It was like an hour taping, an hour and some taping. So that ain't the whole party. This is all they confiscated and got. The production company that you hired, let's see if we can agree to this, sir. They didn't capture any pictures or images of Jasmine Perry at this party, right? Not that they can show. I don't know. They were focused on you and your right-hand men, Rabbit and Merle, at this party, right? They were focused on the whole party. But somehow or another, they didn't pick up Jasmine Perry, right? No. Pull it down. This tour bus operation, going on tour with the rap label, places in Louisiana, places in Atlanta you testified to. Do you recall that, sir? Say it again. Yes. You testified in response to Mr. Rainier's questions that you would rent buses and that you all would go on tour around Louisiana. You all would go to Atlanta, Georgia. Do you remember that testimony, sir? I said that we would take the bus to go to local clubs in Louisiana and that we went to Atlanta once before on the bus. Those bus trips, Jasmine Perry never made a bus trip, right? Jasmine Perry was incarcerated. He was never on the bus, right? He was incarcerated. You talked about some of the money you spent, some of the investments you made. Jasmine Perry didn't invest in any rap label, did he? He was incarcerated. Didn't have the money, did he? He was incarcerated. Even before he was incarcerated, he didn't have that kind of money, right? No, sir. Judge, if this is a good time to take a break, I'm moving on to a different area. That would be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is 10 after 10 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and take our morning break. Again, I want to remind you, do not discuss any of the testimony that you've heard with each other until the conclusion of the case.